Well, hello everybody. How are you doing today? This is Ronnie with Whip and Chain, and I got an absolutely beautiful one for you today. This is called the Sailor's Knot. This is a dishcloth. If you choose you want to do this and make it for like a pot holder, I would recommend you double your yarn because it's not super thick to do, to make it a pot holder, so it works. It's, useful. But this is it's not hard. It takes a little time, but look how magnificent. And I just used scrap yarn. I went with yellows, like mustard yellows and different, I love it. I absolutely love it. And we're going to dive into some of the specifics on how to do this and actually do it. You ready? All right, the first things first, I would always recommend 100% cotton. You need 100% cotton for this. No 80-20, you need the cotton. It is very, very important that anything that you make for your kitchen is going to be made out of 100% cotton. And the other thing, I'm scrambling while I'm talking to you. Oh, yes. You will need some stitch markers. Okay. So I got my favorite clover hooks. Absolutely love them. And I am going to use this one for one of them. This is Hobby Lobby. I'm going to probably repeat myself, but anybody that knows me knows my favorite. This color specifically is called Lime, and it is just standard cotton yarn. Yeah, 100% cotton, 4 thickness. Okay, so if I can find my center, we are going to start on the first piece of this. There we go. Here we go. Yep. Patience, patience, patience. All right. I'm going to make my chain. I need you to chain 52. Okay. Just a regular chain of 52. 3, 4. And 5. And you know what? I'll see you at the end of 52. Okay. I got my chain of 52. So take your hook out and make sure your chain is not twisting or anything, because it will be a mess if you do. So once you got your chain, that you made sure it's all not twisted. Not twisted. Bring it up. Put your hook. Second guessing myself. Okay. Find your end. Put your hook in that first chain. And then put your loop on your hook. And again, make sure you're not twisted. Pull it a little snug. Wrap your hook. Go through and through. Okay? Because we're going to be making a square. I want you to chain 1 and put 1 single crochet in the back humps of the next 6 stitches. So it's going to be a little tight in the beginning. It's really okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grab a stitch marker, and the next stitch put in 3 single crochets in that same stitch. It's 1, 2, and 3. Now, before you go any further, in these 3 single crochets in the middle one, second one, however you want to call it, put a stitch marker right on there. Okay. Now I want you to single crochet in 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And again, grab another stitch marker. In the next stitch, put in 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. And in that center stitch, or the second crochet out of the 3, mark it. Okay. Now again, next 12 stitches, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And again, grab another stitch marker. And in the next stitch, put in 3, 2, and 3. And again, in the center, mark your stitch. again, next 12 single crochet. One, oh, that's really loose. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, and 12. I'm staying with you through this whole thing so you can be set up really good for this, okay? So now, again, stitch marker, and 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And in this center one. And then you should single crochet in the last 6, if your counts are right. One, two, three, four, five, it's there, I just gotta catch it, and 6. Then you slip stitch to your first stitch, and then when you got that done, lay it down and make sure it's not twisted or crooked, and make sure you have your 4 corners. Okay, so now next row we're going to chain 3 and double crochet to the corner. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that's that stitch. So double crochet 1, you don't even need to count, so when you get to the corner, take out your stitch marker, and in that corner put in 3 double crochets. These are going to start identifying your corners a little better. And then take your stitch marker and again put it in that center double crochet. And that's what you have to do for this round. So you double crochet to your next corner, put 3 in there, mark your center one. Okay, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, I'm coming around here. Now, usually when you put in your last double crochet here, you're going to see a gap when you join them. A little trick that I have, you're welcome to use it. You cannot do this with single crochet, but the double crochet, when you're doing it, you can wrap your hook, go into your next stitch, wrap your hook, just go through 2, wrap your hook and go in to that stitch that you started at, wrap your hook, go through 2, wrap your hook and go through all of them. It's still a 1 double crochet, but it really brings it together, which makes it a lot nicer. Okay, just, you know, something if you want to do. It's up to you. Okay, good join. Now, the next round. We're going to chain 3 and double crochet all around, but in the corners, we're going to put 5 double crochet in. And make sure you mark the center one. So it would be the 3rd out of 5 that you mark. All right. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet your way across. So in that corner, you can do 1, 2, 3, and if you want, you can mark it right now. So you don't have to worry about it. And then put 2 more in there. That's 4. And that's 5. And that's all you have to do. Is go around, double crochet in every stitch. And when you get to the corners, just put in 5 double crochets. Very straight to the point. All right. I will see you at the end of this row. Okay, I did my last corner and I am coming around. And now it really should be looking like a square. You can do that trick if you want that I showed you. Totally your choice. And then slip stitch to the top of that chain 3. All right, last row will be single crochet. All right, single crochet, it's going to be 1 single crochet all the way around in the corner. So you put in 4 single crochets, but you don't have to put your stitch markers back in there once you pass it. Okay, so it's just chain 1 and single crochet all the way around. I'm at the corner, and then just stick 4 single crochets in that corner. And do that again to the next corner and all the way around. Okay, I'm coming on around. This is the last row for this part of the dishcloth. Yeah, that's part of that. And then you just want to slip stitch. Just like that. Chain 1 and cut. All right, that's about what your square should look like. Now, this is our square part right here, and actually supposed to be a diamond. Now we're going to be making these U-shaped. They're not a complete circle, and we're going to need 2 of them. I'm going to do one with you, okay? Let's see, what next color do I want? All right. Anybody wants to know, this is Sugar and Cream. This color is called Tea Rose. All right, for the open oval, I need you to chain 59. All right, and I'll see you at the chain. Okay, I got my 59. So now we're going to do second chain from the hook, and I want you to do 14 single crochets. So one, two, okay. 14 single crochets in the back loop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, and 14. Next stitch, put in 3 single crochets. 1, 2 and 3, and mark the center one. There you go. Thank you. Single crochet in the next 28 stitches, and I'll be back. Okay, I did the next 28. Next stitch, put in 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And again, mark your center one. And then single crochet in the last 14. Okay. All right. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to double crochet to one before the first marker. The one before the first marker, we're going to put in 2 double crochet, and in the marker we're going to put 3 double crochet, and then one after the marker we're going to put 2. So it's 2, 3, 2. Okay, we'll do the first one together. Okay, now we're at 1 before the stitch marker. So this one we're going to put in 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Take out your stitch marker. Put 3 double crochets in that stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And before you go any further, take the stitch marker and put that in the center of the 3, the second one. And in the next stitch, we put in 2. And then you chug along to your next one and do the same thing. All right? And I will see you at the end of this row. Okay. We are there. All right. Row 3 is a little more busy, but let's do it. So I want you to double crochet up to 2 stitches before your point, and then I'll meet you right there. Okay. I am 2 stitches before my center. So in the first stitch, put in 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And the next one, put in 2 double crochets. 1 I wasn't at 2. There we go. Try that again. 2 stitches before, do 2 double crochets. 1 stitch before, do 2 double crochets. Take out your stitch marker, put in 3 double crochets, and in the second one out of those 3, I want you to put your stitch marker again. Okay, and the next stitch, put in 2 double crochets, and then the next stitch 2. And then you chug your way to the next one and do that exact, wait a minute. And then you do the exact same thing to the other one, and then you crochet to your end. Okay? I will see you at the end. Okay, one more row, guys. So I would just want you to chain 1. And then I want you to single crochet up to 4 stitches before your stitch marker. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm at 4. So we're going to put 2 single crochets in these 4, the top one, and 4 more, so 9 of them. So what I do is once I reach 4, so 9 times 2 is 18. So I'm going to just keep putting 2 in there until I reach 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then you do that at the next stitch marker. And this is your last row on this. Okay. Now remember, I said you need 2 of these. So if you want, you can go back and replay it. You need a tail left. Trying to make a little room here. Right. So here is my square. And make sure you put the front. See what I did? I marked the front because when you finish, you're actually on the back side. So it's when you turn on these U's that you're on the right side. Make sure that you're on the right side. That is my right side. So, let's see if I can do this right. You want this in your diamond shape first. And then I'm going to place can you see what I'm doing here? I'll place this one underneath. All right. Now for my other one. So if this is going to oh wait, yeah, if this is going to that, then it needs to go under. That, like that. The tails are a little bit of a pain, but it's really okay. And then this goes under because you're weaving. And this piece is under. All right. So I want my weave ends all on the back side, or just so that you can't see them. All right. So what's nice about this yellow, let me get my I'm going to turn this way. When you're going to sew these together, don't go through any of the big gaps because it'll show, really. That's my puppy in here with me. It will show. So you want to go through the tight sections, okay? Oh, I'm hitting everything tonight. Still did it when I didn't want it to. There we go. That is Momo. Very all over the board tonight. Okay, so when you have it sewn, you can easily just knot these ends to make sure everything is good. And actually, I can take that stitch marker off of that one because that one's sewn in. Okay. So now we need to do the other one. Just like that. And then this one can be tucked underneath too. Okay. And again, do not go in. If you work this hard on this project up to now, please take your time sewing because you don't want your edges to show. And if you take a minute to look at this, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And all this was a cotton stash buster. I just used cotton yarn that I had laying around. So now you can pick a color. I have learned with this that if you do not put a single crochet border on it, they're going to rotate and they're going to drive you nuts. Trust me, they're going to drive you nuts. So pick a border. I'm in love with the green here. I'm feeling the green, so I'm gonna rock and roll with the green. So now what I figured out is for this one, I did seven crochet, single crochets on each side. For these were 24. That made it nice and even. So you can start absolutely anywhere you want on the project. So my first thing, okay, so if I put my crochet hook here, right there, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, that's perfect actually. So I'll put my hook here, chain 1, put my, I chain, oh, that's okay. Chain 1. Now, put a single crochet in there, and let's count 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Once I got my 24, it's going to feel weird when you first start it, so don't stress about it. So then I'm going to take my center point, count that center, and count over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want to jump right to there and do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then that first one counts, so we're going to do 7 again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I'm on this part, and remember, do you remember how many it is? 24. All right. Let's see. I'll stick my hook here and see where we land. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite the center, so try that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Down 1, and that's where we'll be. Okay. I'm going to put in 24 single crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And this is what you're going to do all the way around it. Okay. And then again, you take your center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count 7. And you go in there. And you do 7 single crochets all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then again, you gotta count that top one, and then you go 7 down. That's how you go all the way around. Let me see at the end. All right, I am coming around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then you just slip stitch to your first single crochet. And chain 1. And then just flatten it out. And look, I'm actually a big fan of these colors. Like, seriously, a big fan. And your ends. What to do is weave in your couple ends that you have going on. Whatever way you want to weave them in. Totally your discretion. But this washcloth is nice and big, and it'll last you. Cotton yarn is not only is it strong, but it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. So, you know, you take the time to make this. These can actually be done in like red, white, and blue, Christmas themed. Like if you want to do red, maybe white, and like a silver for Christmas, wouldn't that be like stunning? Actually, I might, now that I just said that out loud. But anyway, when she's all said and done, that's what she looks like. And isn't she beautiful? I can't get over how much I love this pattern and this project. So there's that one, and then there's my yellow one. Gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you for watching this tutorial. I enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed our tutorials and they're helpful and you're doing great, can you please hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom? And come find us on Facebook under WIP for Work in Progress and Chain. Happy crocheting. See you at our next video, guys.